Hey guys, Beat to the Bone here, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the new Star Wars game that's going to be coming out. I'm mostly going to be talking about my opinions and what I think about the game, and a little bit about the other games. Before we start, I would like to say thank you to Games, Comic, and Culture for supporting the channel. If you like podcasts and discussions and more that talk about like various different games and comics, so they have really good topics that they talk about, such as Zelda and the Walking Dead comics. So go ahead and check them out for me. Thank you. Now, I want to talk about the TIE fighters, the First Order TIE fighters. They're more upgraded than the old ones, but they got two pilots, they got enhanced weaponry, and now they have like onboard deflectors. Now the old TIE fighters, like this one here, they lacked hyperdrive. They didn't have hyperdrive, and they were used in large amounts instead of like quality. They didn't really have like they were just like didn't have as much weaponry as these new ones do, and they were just disposable assets. They weren't really used for the big purpose of catching whoever they were going after, let it be the rebels or whoever they were going after, but just to be in quantity, like a large amount of them to go after a fight or whatever they're doing. Now, I think it'll be cool seeing the new First Order TIE fighters in the game, like these you see right here. But it's really interesting. I would like to see if the Special Forces TIE fighters are going to be showing, because as you just saw right there, it showed the special forces. Now I wonder if the TIE fighters are going to be played into this game, because the TIE fighters for the Special Forces are a lot more advanced. They are two-seated, they have laser cannons, heavy turrets, and they have a warhead launcher. So it really should be interesting to see. I also want to mention a little bit about these Special Force troops. Now, I'm not exactly sure what they're going to be used for, but you could tell that they're going to be used for a more specific reason than like a stormtrooper, or because these Special Forces aren't used for collateral damage. They're used for specific reasons or missions. So, unlike a stormtrooper, they have like a reason to be there. The stormtroopers were used for collateral damage, mostly in the fights. They didn't really care that much about them. They still do, but like they were used for the main big fights, and they were used in quality.
Impossible.
These troops are going to be used for quality instead of stormtroopers, which are used for quantity, a large amount of them. So I'm really interested to see how they put them into the game. The space battles are back, which makes me happy because the latest game had a space battle, but I didn't like it that much. Didn't really suit me. The latest Star Wars was lacking it, in my opinion. I definitely like to see that they're going to have some space warfare in this game. I hope to see the input, the sort of battles, like kind of like Battlefront 2 did with their space. They had the Imperial Star Destroyer and lots of the TIE fighters and X-Wings going at it, and I really liked that. I thought it was really cool. So it should be interesting to see how they input this space battle into their game. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to look, but man, I'm pretty hyped, to be honest. The Jedis are back, which is awesome. I like to see that. I just wonder if they're gonna do an approach kind of like the Jedi mode, sort of like Battlefront 2 did, where you had to pick your character and you kind of just messed around in like kind of like an area, and there was all these different characters that you picked, and you would play in this area, and you would just kind of it was just like a play around kind of thing, but it was really cool. Or they might go with the Force Unleashed, where you picked your character and you fought like a 1v1 kind of thing, but that was for the Wii, so I'm not really sure how they would do that. But I definitely think it would be cool if they did, to see how that would work. Now, I'm really interested to see how they're bringing all these characters back from different eras, because I know they show Kylo Ren, I know they have Yoda, they have Darth Maul, so they have these different people coming back. I'm kind of interested to see how they input into the game, because they're all going to be fighting against each other. So how would Kylo Ren be like his playstyle go against Yoda or Anakin Skywalker or all these different people? So it should be definitely different, I'd say. I'm pretty excited for this game because I did not like the last game that they made that came out. I felt like it was kind of like a Call of Duty or like a Battlefield game where it was just a reskin of those games. I really did not like the token idea where or the coin, whatever you want to call it, where you get it and you become a Jedi or Darth Vader or you get in an AT-AT or something like that. I didn't really like it. It didn't really feel like a Star Wars game. Because personally, I really do like my favorite Star Wars game is Battlefront 1. And The Force Unleashed was really my favorites. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about on the PlayStation 2. Jeez. That game I personally really did like it. It really did bring back some great moments. So I really liked it, and I hope this game is a little bit different than the last one.